Like, comment, and subscribe for more content. What's cooking, good looking? Welcome back to the channel. So, 'twas the night before Evo, and we got some Marvel Tokon gameplay, right? Like, dude, what? I was not expecting to make a video about this. I don't think anyone was expecting this to come out, because Evo is tomorrow, right? The biggest fighting game tournament in the world. It takes place from August 1st to August 3rd. So all of this weekend, we're going to be getting all kinds of fighting game news and information. Marvel Tokon, they will be there. So we were kind of expecting information to come from that. But no, for whatever reason, Arxis and the guys at Sony, they decided to just drop this gameplay overview just the day before Evo. And listen, hey, I'm not complaining. This game looks awesome. And if I'm being honest with you, I made a video a couple weeks ago. This is exactly what I wanted, right? I just wanted a gameplay overview, just some solid gameplay that we can see and, you know, draw our conclusions from that, you know, just raw gameplay. And I'm not disappointed. There's a lot going on with this game. You're probably like, hey, Cap, so what is this game like? Is it like Guilty Gear? Is it like Dragon Ball Fighters? Is it like Marvel vs. Capcom? What about Street Fighter? How about Killer Instinct? My answer to you is yes. All of the above. This game, it takes things from all kinds of different fighting games. It's kind of crazy. I had to watch this gameplay overview like twice, maybe 3 times, just to, you know, to fully grasp what I was looking at, right? Because there's a lot going on in this. Really quick, guys, before we just dive in, we're just gonna go in and I'm just gonna start talking about this game from the top of the dome. Do me a favor, leave a like, subscribe if you guys like fighting games. Help your boy out, I'd appreciate that. We're almost at 3,000 subs, that's the goal I'm trying to hit. Listen, it's a marathon, not a sprint, but you know what, we're almost there, so I'd appreciate any help I can get. So, first things first, it's a 4-button fighter, okay? Sort of. There's light, medium, heavies, but also there's a special move button. And you're like, uh-oh, Cap, special move button? I don't like that. I'm old school. Yeah, I know. Me too, man. I'm a 90s kid. I like doing my motion inputs. I'm right there with you. The cool thing is, you can still do motion inputs, right? So you don't have to use this special move button, right? You can do motion inputs instead of just, you know, pointing the direction and then hitting the special move button. If you do the motion inputs, your special moves do more damage, right? So you get a reward for actually using your motion inputs. Good. That's how it should be, right? They're doing this right. However, you're not going to like this. There's auto combos. Wait, come back, guys. Wait, there are auto combos, right? Like I said earlier, this is a light, medium, heavy fighting game. By pressing all lights, you get a light auto combo, and it ends in a special move. By pressing all mediums, you get a medium strength combo. It ends in a super, okay? And then, all heavies, it gives you this heavy auto combo, and it ends in your ultimate, right? And you're probably like, okay, you know what? Interesting, right? And it is interesting because you can actually mix up which buttons you want to use. If you ever played Killer Instinct, the main character of that game, Jago, he had this combo system called the Around the World system, where he can combo from lights to mediums to heavies, right, in the same combo. You can do this in Marvel Tokon with your auto combos, right? So there's a little bit of, you get to, you know, to freestyle a little bit there, right? I'm not mad at that. That's kind of interesting. And then you're probably like, okay, Cap, you said there's a super and you said there's an ultimate. What's the meter, right? How are we quantifying that? I'm so glad you asked. If you look at the bottom of the screen, there is a orange meter. This is the main stick of butter you're going to be working with, right? And this meter can be used for EX moves too. Whoa, right? Yeah, listen, I said there was a little bit of Street Fighter in there too. You get EX moves. You can power up your specials with EX moves, right, with this meter. Also, you can use it for your super and then your ultimate, right? And depending on what you want to do, it'll determine how much meter you're using, right? So that's the first thing, right? I wanted to get the, you know, the button layout out of the way, and I wanted to get the meter at the bottom out of the way. Because there's so much more to talk about with this game. They threw everything plus the kitchen sink into this game. We're going to go to the top of the screen. We're going to talk about the health bar. A lot of people suspected this because it's a 4v4 tag fighter. People are like, how are we going to kill 4 characters with 4 separate health bars? You don't. Your party shares 1 health bar. You get 1 big ass health bar and you get 1 big ass meter at the bottom. The crazy thing is, this is where it gets crazy. At the start of a match, you only have access. I don't know why I said ass there. You only have access to 2 of your 4 party members, right? And the main point of at least the first round of the game is that you're in a race with your opponent to build your team as quickly as possible, right? So by throwing your opponent, right, by comboing them against the wall, by, you know, wall smashing them and sending them flying, you know, like a screen transition, you get rewarded with a teammate by doing these things, right? So you get to assemble your team just by playing the game, right? And, you know, doing things to your opponent, right? So the benefit of doing this is that every time you get a teammate, your meter increases, right? And your health bar increases, right? So you want to get to a full team of 4 as quickly as possible because it gives you the most resources to work with, right? Okay. I told you, man, this game isn't what we thought it was, right? It's really cool. Don't get me wrong. I like what's going on here, but there's a lot going on here. And I haven't even talked about the assemble gauge. Yeah, there's an assemble gauge. Right below the health bar, there's this green gauge called the assemble gauge. This is what you're going to use for all of your assists, right? So calling in an assist, right? Tagging in, tagging out, it's all going to be relegated to this assemble gauge, right? And, you know, that does stop you from just using random willy-nilly assists all the live-long day, right? They put some restrictions on it, right? You do get more of the assist meter. It does recover over time. But this is where all the swag comes in, right? Because you can call an assist, and then you can use another part of the assist gauge, right? You can use 2 pips, and now you can tag, you can handshake tag with that assist character, right? Yeah, very similar to Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, right? You get to do this like handshake style tag, but it costs meter. I think this is the perfect way to do this, if I'm being totally honest with you. Also, this assemble meter, this assemble gauge, I'm going to call it like 5 different things throughout the course of this video. I just want you guys to be prepared for that. This assemble bar, you get to use a pip of this to do something called the assemble smash as well, right? Where you get this armored like overhead. It's like a drive impact, but it's also an overhead, right? To open up your opponent, right? That's crazy. And then perhaps the craziest thing is that you can use this assemble gauge to do combo breakers. Oh, snap. Right? You get combo breakers too. I said there was some killer instinct in here too, man. I said it. I warned you in the beginning. So you get to use this assist gauge for basically all the extra swag in this game, right? And also you get to DHC, delayed hyper combo, right? You know, when you do a hyper combo or a super, and then you get to call in one of your teammates to do a hyper combo as well. Marvel vs. Capcom talk, right? You can basically do that in this game, but it costs some of that assemble gauge. However, there's one more thing you can do with this. You can also counter breaker with this as well, right? If your opponent uses their assemble gauge to combo break you, you can counter break that combo breaker, right? And in doing so, it locks their assemble gauge for a set amount of time. They won't be able to call assists. They won't be able to do any of that, right? And it leaves you in this ultimate, like, you know, you outplayed them moment, right? In Killer Instinct, that's what counter breakers were for, right? It was always really hype when you were able to read your opponent and you're able to counter break them, right? It basically means your opponent's about to get their ass whooped for a very big chunk of their health, right? There's nothing they can really do about it, which is really cool. It's really sick. You know, man, dude, I think I covered everything. I think, like I said earlier, they threw everything and the kitchen sink into this. I feel like I'm missing something, you know? The funny thing is, they uploaded this as I was about to go to work. So I'm about to go to work right now, and I'll come back and upload this.
Many hours later.
Alright guys, I'm back from work. What'd you guys think about that? Wasn't that insane? Wasn't that crazy? What do you guys think about Marvel Tokon? Do you guys have any thoughts, any concerns? Let me know in the comment section below. Because, listen, I'm just waiting for EVO. I want to see more of this game. I want to see more announcements. I just want to see a full match played, you know, just to see how this thing actually shakes out. But anyway, guys, that's the video. I'll catch you guys in the next one.
I don't play such a dumb game. You know what I mean? I don't need a seat. I sit where I wanna sit. Where I sit my own seat. No doubt. I don't believe the hype. No need to think about. Even on the cloud, I lean on the haze and dance. Grab a seat. Are you ready? Are you ready? If there's one floor, can you get it? Can you get it? Grab a seat. Are you ready? Are you ready? If there's one floor, can you get it? We wanna live our lives as we dance.